All right. Hello, guys. Good morning and welcome to breakfast meeting for August 2022. Wow, it's good to have you guys. It's been a while, and welcome to this free edition of the breakfast meeting. Right. The breakfast meeting is a monthly meeting that I usually hold, and we discuss about business. We talk about business, talk about crypto, talk about forex, and basically, we just gist about business, particularly, right? And for this edition, I am going to be talking about and that aspect is a very important aspect, and that aspect is multiple streams of income. Multiple streams of income. Now, there's been a lot of people trying to go into a lot of businesses, doing plenty things at the same time, and most times you hear family and friends and even loved ones telling you, no, 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 multiple streams of income. They don't really tell you like it's bad, right? But they just tell you, no, you cannot be doing plenty things at the same time, and they give you a lot of reasons why they think it's not a good idea. And most times, if you listen carefully, you're going to see reasons to what it is they're saying. But before I get started, I need us to understand, why is there a need, right, for us to be having this kind of conversation. And if you have not subscribed to our channel and you are watching this video, please do so. Click the subscribe button and click the notification, so when we have another meeting, you would do well to be a part of it. All right, so back to what I was saying. A lot of people here, that okay, this man tried doing this, and it didn't work. And most times they justify that statement with something like jack of all trades, master of none. Jack of all trade, master of none. However, a lot of people don't know that that statement was actually to promote jack of all trades, right? But let's keep going and see where that takes us. Okay, so the thing we need to understand is, every single day, every waking day, you wake up to multiple streams of expenses. You wake up to multiple streams of expenses. That means every day you wake up, you have a lot of things demanding for money, from bills, personal bills, to business bills, to a whole lot of things are demanding for money, right? If you're married, you have kids, you have school fees, you have NEPA bill, you have transport costs. The streams of expenses are never enough. And as a matter of fact, some people make this mistake to think that, okay, um, for me to uh, be able to meet up to this need, I need a bigger pay, or I need a higher paying job. But that is actually very, 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 very erroneous. Very erroneous. Because there's a quote that says, expenses will always rise to meet your income. Your expenses will always rise to meet your income. And if we go by that, it means that no matter how much you earn, no matter how much you earn, it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult no matter how much you earn. You're going to find it difficult to meet up to the actual obligations you have to meet, right? So this is one of the reasons why I usually tell people, you need more than one source of income. You need more than one source of income. And we are going to go deep into it in a couple of minutes. And just give me your attention, get your pen, get your paper, as we dive in. All right, so the first thing is, what is multiple streams of income? What is multiple streams of income? Now, it's very simple. Multiple streams of income in a layman's language means earning from multiple sources, making money and making profit from multiple sources. I hope I am loud enough. Earning and making money from multiple sources. Earning and making money from multiple sources. Excuse me. Right? So that is multiple streams of income. When you make money and you make money from more than one source of income, that is multiple streams of income. Just a minute. Can't find. All right, so that's multiple streams of income, right? So that means you are getting money from this business, that business, this business, and this business, and a whole lot of that. And a lot of people look at that as what we call diversification, right? Now, this is actually a very deep part. Now, the word streams, right? Streams could if I'm trying to get the word in English, you know, if we say streams, streams could simply be a body of water that flows on the earth's surface, right? A body of water that flows on the earth's surface. Now, if we look at there's a saying that water does not have an enemy, yeah, water no get enemy, right? Now, it means that no matter where water comes through, it would always find its way. Follow me closely. You could have one source and it creates multiple streams. Now, what does that mean? If water is flowing in a particular direction and it encounters an obstacle, water doesn't go above it. It just creates a stream. So it just finds its way and moves. That means the source is still the same. However, the streams are now two as a result of that particular obstacle that created that. Now, one of the first secrets I will give you when, as regards multiple streams of income, is that one, you should have a source. Now, most times, a lot of people want to go into business. They want to start doing more than one thing at the same time. And you discover a whole lot of things come into play. A whole lot of things come into play. You find out that either he's doing this and doing this at the same time. Now you're starting a business. I've had the opportunity as a life coach. I've had the opportunity of talking to people that want to go into business, and they tell you, I want to do this. 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 I'm planning to do this. I'm planning to do this. And when you look at it, you discover when you ask them, they will tell you what is holding me now. If I just get this money. Trust me, guy, if you get that money, you're going to blow it. I can tell you that for free. If you get that money comes into your hand, it's gone. Now, let's take a look at the saying, Jack of all trade. Now, most times, a lot of people use that Jack of all trade quote to discourage you. A lot of people use that Jack of all trade quote to discourage you from, doing more than one thing at the same time. They tell you, no, Jack of all trade, master of none. And that's not true, actually. That's not true. That statement was made by William Shakespeare. Then he was doing a whole lot of things in one of his plays. Then he said, Jack, and I quote, "Jack of all trade is a master of none, but oftentimes he's better than master of one." I'll repeat it. Jack of all trade is a master of none, but oftentimes he is better than a master of one. So let's dissect that statement. Is that statement in favor of doing more than one thing, or is it against doing more than one thing? For a very long time, we had the erroneous belief that that statement means you should not do more than one thing at the same time, because Jack of all trade is a master of none. Not knowing that Jack of all trade is a master of none, yes, but oftentimes he's better than a master of one. Right? Okay, so let's dig deep now. What are the mistakes we make when trying to venture out into multiple streams of income? What are the mistakes we make? Now, the first mistake we make is not having a source of income. Not having a source of income. Now, like I said, streams would always flow from a source. They could diversify it at every point in time. If there's an obstacle, the source breaks into two. If there's an obstacle, the source breaks into two. But you must not forget that the stream is an offshoot of the source. Now, having said this, you need to understand that one income stream is what you should start with. Focus on one. Your focus should be on one. Start with the first income stream. Before you start out to build multiple streams, you must first have a source of income. Now, let's look at it for people that trade Forex and trade crypto and the rest of them. I just want to use that as an example. Now, you want to go into the financial market, you want to start trading Forex, you want to start trading crypto. You know, experts say that before you become a full-time trader, you should have traded for at least 5 years. Before becoming a full-time trader, you should have traded for at least 5 years. Now, why is that? Because in the course of making those trades, you would lose money. You would lose money. You're going to make some losses. As a matter of fact, losses is part of the game. You would make some losses. Now, when you make those losses, right? How do you get back up? When you blow your account, you would blow your account, obviously. You would. So when you blow your account, how do you get the funds to come back? Because practice, they say, makes perfect. So you need to keep doing it over and over again. And you make a mistake, you come back, okay, why did I lose this account? You re-strategize, you go back again. But for that to be possible, you should have something that is actually funding that account. And only when you've done that well enough would you be able to say, okay, yes, I've actually gotten a hand of it, and I can now use it as an alternate or a second stream of income. So number one is focus on your income stream. Number two, check your results regularly. Check your results regularly. Now, what do I mean by that? Before you go all out into creating another stream of income, the first thing you need to do, check the result of your present source of income. How well are you doing? Most time, people don't understand that creating a second, for you to create another stream of income, right? You should have a source, like I said earlier. Now, from this source, you are supposed to be putting aside some money from this your source of income. From this your source of income. According to the richest man in Babylon, the book, The Richest Man in Babylon. He said, pay yourself first. Pay yourself first. So keep an amount of money that you are paying yourself. And the aim of paying yourself is not to go and flex. The aim of paying yourself is not to go and buy a car. The aim of paying yourself first is so you can take out that fund. When it gets to a certain amount, then put it into something. So you should check the result of what you're doing. If you're doing a business, the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, 6 months, you should be able to say, okay, how is this thing going? How is this thing going? Now, checking your results regularly will tell you if, okay, now I've been saving this money and I have gotten a certain amount and I think I can look at this business. Then you go into that business. Now, upon going into the business, you find out that, man, if you're checking your results regularly, you'll be able to say, okay, how much am I making from this? Can I make more? What do I need to make more? Right? So you keep your eyes on the metrics. Like I usually say, money is numbers. Money is numbers. Follow the numbers. Work on the numbers. That's all you need, guys. That's all you need. Check your results regularly. Number 3, I usually tell people that one of the characteristics of failures is having too many options. Having too many options. And this has proven to be true, especially when it comes to looking for multiple income streams. It has proven to be true. Having too many options is one of the biggest problems. Now, in your journey to multiple streams of income, or in your journey to financial freedom, when you decide to go with multiple streams of income, creating other sources, most times people don't know. You take this thing one step at a time. One step at a time. A friend of mine was with me a few months ago or a few days ago, and I shared with her. She was like, okay, so what and what do you do? And I brought out a list of things, and she was like, wow. And I thought I was doing a lot. And I showed her about 16 streams. And she shouted, 16 streams? I said, yes, 16 streams on paper. How many of them are running presently? About 9. Now, all these things were built over time. When I mean over time, I'm talking of spanning to 10 years. Now, spanning from 10 years, we've been building all of these streams. Now, out of the 16, about 8, 9 are presently functioning. The rest are still in the pipeline. Right? So you must not become overwhelmed with too many options, because that is the major problem. When you want to go out to start your multiple streams of income, avoid, by all means, having too many options. Start with a business and say, okay, this is what I do. I want to go into this, I want to go into this, I want to go into this, I want to go into this. That's fine, right? That's fine. Now, think of it. Which one do I go for first? Which one do I go for first? And if I decide to go for this, can it, together with what I'm doing presently, can it work smoothly such that I would have enough funds to go for the next? Right? So, too many options is one of the major problems. One of the major problems. Number 4. Most times when we try to build multiple income streams, one of the mistakes we make is focusing too much on money. Now, this is an irony, right? Because you would actually think that the essence of having multiple streams of income is money, to get more money. And that's true. But when you focus too much on that money first, you are going to have a whole lot of problems. Now, when we first started one of our businesses, I told my staffs, I said, The first thing we need to do is to focus on value. When you focus on value, money will come. Most times when we are trying to create a second stream, we are too focused on sales. We are too focused on the end product that we do not take time to create value. Create value. Create value, right? Create value. And when you have created that value, trust me, money will come. So, number 4 secret is focus on value as against focusing on money. And guys, I usually say this. The word currency is gotten from the word current. And just look at it. What we are talking about now is streams. So there's something, if we can understand the way water works, the flow of water, we'll be able to understand how money works. No wonder it's called currency, right? It's called currency. And currency is gotten from the word current, and current is gotten from the word flow, right? So currency flows. That means money flows. Now, that's why we are talking of money and streams. What am I trying to bring out here? For you to be able to fetch from this flow, your bucket has got to be value. Value is the bucket you use to fetch from the flow of money. I'll say that again. Value is the bucket you use to fetch from the flow of money. So, are you seeing why all of these is making sense? Currency, streams of income, fetching with the bucket of value, and all of that. So most times in your pursuit of financial freedom, you should consider this as a very major aspect. Now, another reason, the 5th or the 6th. Now, I hope you're taking your notes and I hope you're taking your number. So the next reason, because I don't think I know it's 4th or 5th, right? So the next reason is unrealistic expectations. This is a major one, guys. This is a major one. A lot of people want to start a second stream of income, and they set, okay, so because you invested 1 million or 500,000 or something, you just somehow think that, man, with this new company, with this new project, with this new this thing, once I put in this 1 million, I'm there, man. Guys, stop expecting unrealistic results. Stop expecting unrealistic results. You see, they say little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. Little drops. I don't know why most of all these things is hovering around water, streams, ocean, and the rest of them. What does that mean? The little you make from here, here, and here is what will eventually become the ocean for you. Set realistic results. Set realistic results. You know, most times when you see people fall for scam, go and check it. Go and check it. A company comes and tells you that if you bring 50K now, every month we are going to be giving you 25K. And you think. You just think that every month you'll be getting 25K. And you put your money inside. Is that result realistic for you every month? Then eventually, when the company scams, you are making noise. Why? When you were giving that money, do you really think that was realistic? Now, let me even give you the flip side. Some people know that that is not realistic. Some people know that that is not sustainable. But they go with the mindset that make we go anytime we go close. At least if I pay this 50,000 and they give me 25,000 first month, 25,000 second month, after 2 months, I've made my capital. If they want to go, they can go. That means you entered into a business knowing fully well that this business is very risky. As a matter of fact, 100% risky. And you made up your mind that your money can go. That means you've not really or fully understood the value of 1 naira. I was talking with a friend, and she made a quote. She said something that her husband told her, that when you fetch your water by yourself and carry it on your head, you will know the value of each drop. When you fetch your water by yourself and put it on your head, you will know the value of each drop. Please, if you see a business, most times we do this, we focus only on the reward, giving zero attention to the risk. Please consider risk, consider reward. Do not only focus on the reward. How much can I make in this thing? The question you should be asking, how much can I lose? Because if you don't focus on how much you can lose, you discover that you lose that money. Okay, just recently, a company that has been paying people for over 2 years disappeared. And funny enough, I know someone that has 100 million naira in that company. 100 million naira. Guys, you should have realistic results. Expect realistic results. Stop expecting unrealistic results. Now, another major problem, in fact, this is major. A lot of people fail to perform adequate research. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. One of the major terms I love the most is DYOR. Dior. It's not that song, oh, bad man looking good in Dior. No, that's not the song. It's DYOR. And what does it mean? Do your own research. If you will take time to do some research, trust me, there's so many money you've lost that you wouldn't have lost. There's so much you lost that you shouldn't or you wouldn't have lost. So, guys, do your own research. When you hear about an investment, do your own research. Do your own research. Okay, so there's this business that this thing. Do your own research. There's a story I like giving. It's a sad one, but I like giving it because people don't do research. You know, there is a retired general that was paid his gratuity. And this man had about 15 million, thereabout. And, you know, motivational speakers, I know my people. I told the guy, okay, so what you do now that you know with this 15 million, if you invest in agric now and poultry, you know, and the chicken are laying, you have 10,000 birds and they are laying 10,000 eggs per day. If you multiply that times 10,000, that means you're making 300,000 naira per day. If you do that in 1 month, that is 300 times 30, that is 9 million. Hey! The man had 9 million and he took the whole 15 million inside without counting the cost. At the 6th week, all the money he had was gone. There was not, he had 10,000 birds, he has gotten the property, he has built the poultry and all of that, but he didn't have enough money to sustain feeding the birds. He eventually lost all. Do your own research. Forget all these things motivational speakers are telling you. Even if I tell you about something, do your own research. All these motivational, they are put plenty people inside problem. They put a lot of people in problem. Do your own research. Right? And also, when you're going into multiple streams, don't stretch yourself so much that you don't have money to eat. This is another problem. The money you should use to start a second stream of income should be money you have saved for that purpose. It should not affect the money you used to eat. See, is someone that is alive that is doing business. Oh. If you don't have food to eat, you say you are doing multiple streams of income. My brother, close that business down. Close it. That second one that is eating your money and you don't have food to eat, close it. Don't stretch yourself too much. Sometimes people do this, they stretch themselves too thin. I'm already going past the time I said I scheduled. I wanted this meeting to just be for 30 minutes. So in the next 1-2 minutes, I'll be out, or in the next few minutes, I'll be out of your face, right? So don't stretch yourself too thin. Don't stretch yourself too thin, guys. If you know that this thing is not working, which is the last reason I'm giving you, the last pitfall, stop wasting time on ineffective streams. My dear, you have done that business 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. You have consulted professional, you have consulted business coach, you have consulted business mentor, and it's not paying. Until close it. Close it. Close it before that business will kill you. Close the business. Shut it down. Start another one. You know, the prophet in my church told me that I have been called into baking. You know that you have tried the baking since. You have tried it 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. The only thing you can successfully bake is pancake. Until close it. Don't waste time on ineffective streams. Right? So, that is where I'm going to stop for today. Guys, if you have more questions, if you want me to add more, if you want me to say more things, if you want to hear more from me, right, feel free to connect with me. Guys, so thank you very much. If you gained any form of value, please put a comment, drop a comment in the comment section, like the video and all of that. And if there is also any topic you would want me to talk about in the upcoming breakfast meetings, why not? Feel free, let's chat. And the next breakfast meeting will be holding next month, September, my birth month. Wow, it's always good. It's always good to give value and talk to people. So guys, I've listed, I can't count how many reasons or pitfalls and points I gave as regarding multiple streams of income. But trust me, guys, to recap what I just said, for you to have multiple streams of income, you should have one source at least. You should have a source. Now, from this source, you can now go into. Now, there's something also I must say. When we are going into multiple streams of income, consider diversifying. Consider diversifying. And I'll close with this, right, guys? Consider diversifying. And diversification here doesn't mean you are what's the word now? Doesn't mean you're doing one thing or you're doing plenty things in one thing. Now, let me explain what I mean. Now, let's say you're trading cryptocurrency and you buy Bitcoin, you buy Ethereum, you buy Dogecoin, you buy all of those things. That's not diversification, because everything you're doing is still within crypto. So when there is a bear market, trust me, you are going to feel it. I'm talking now to my crypto traders, right? When there's a bear market, you will feel it if all your investment is in crypto. You don't say, hey, I bought Dogecoin, I bought Shiba, I bought this one, I bought this one. Wow, that's very good, right? But consider investing in other asset classes. Crypto is an asset class, right? Manufacturing is an asset class. Banking sector is an asset class. Stocks and forex is an asset class. Now, you should consider diversifying, putting your money in different asset classes. So when there is a downturn in wherever you put your money in one of the streams, you would have others giving you some money. A lot of crypto traders were badly hit this year because of the bear market. And if I didn't have the wisdom of diversifying in multiple asset classes, I would also have been affected greatly. Right? So, guys, Do this. When you are diversifying, make sure you're putting money into other asset classes. Make sure you're putting money into other asset classes. And make sure your time is spent wisely. Take time, learn a trade, take time, learn a skill, whatever it is you want to do, master the art. Master the art. And truly, guys, you can be jack of all trade. You can be jack of all trade. As a matter of fact, when someone tells you jack of all trade, master of none, complete the statement and say it's most times better than a master of one. On that note, I'll draw the curtain. Thank you so much, guys. If you have not subscribed to this channel, subscribe now. If you have not, if you gained any value, any form of value, click the like button, drop a positive comment. If there's anything you want us to talk about much later, please feel free to do so. All right, so until I come your way next time, I am Silas Umekwe, and a lot of people call me Crypto Silas. I'm a business coach, I'm a life coach, I'm a teenage mentor. Wherever, if you want us to talk more, feel free, chat me up. You can go on my website, www.silasumekwe.com. God bless you guys. Thank you for connecting with me. And till I come your way next time, and next time means next month. God bless you.